Okay, this question number 3. They said the int parenthesis operator in your calculator is the greatest integer function. It returns the greatest integer less than or equals to the operand and is written using square brackets of this one, or like that. So they give example. If you have this number 82.976, so if you put brackets on it, they ask you find what the greatest integer possible, but less than or equals to the number here. But here, since inside here is not an integer, so it should be less than this number. The biggest number possible less than this number will be 82, okay? So this is what we learned about. Right now, we need to use this greatest integer function to do the calculation of this. Because they said the grade system is this. If it's not, you got 4 points, that's for any grades 90, including 90, but less than 100. Okay, if it's 3, then it means what? You're 80% included and less than 90, and so forth, like this. They ask you write a function that correctly returns the grade points average points for the grade form of 60 to 100%. They ask you, is this function even or odd or neither? Okay, so let's work on this now. So when we do this one, first thing first, we try to build up the equation, the grades function, right? We try to build up the grades function, which is like, the grades function is this. We have a g, okay, x. First thing first, suppose you have what you got x%, okay, regular grades. So we do x minus 50 first. So we see how big the difference between your grades and 50. And then we divide it by 10. Why I'm doing that? Because if you do that and pick up the greatest integer, you will transfer the regular grades 60% all up to the 100% to the grades of 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's pick up example, okay? For example, you got a 75%, right? So that means you have what, 75 minus 50. First you find out how much bigger 75 than the 50. And then you divide it by 10, greatest integer. That means equals to 2.5 greatest integer. That will be equals to. That's match was here. Yeah. 75 in between the 70 and 80. Your grade average is 2, right? Now, they ask you, is this function even or odd? First, we got to review what's the definition for even, okay? So for even, they have what? If it's even function, you should, even function should be what? G negative x equals gx. Okay, that's even function. Let's check if this is even function. So if you go g negative x equals what? For example, you do not have a negative, right? So if you go, that's not make sense, huh? For example, negative 75, right? So you have what? Like this one, 75 negative minus 50 divided by 10. That's not equal to what? G75, okay? Because G75 we know is 2. G75 is 2. But G negative 75 will be what? Negative 75 plus the 50 will be negative 125 divided by 10. If you go that one, will be what? Negative 12.5. That will be what? Negative 13. So they're not equal. These two not equal, right? So definitely this one is not even number, even function, okay? So what's the definition of odd function? Odd function means what? Means g negative x equals negative g of x. Let's check, okay? G negative x, I still pick up the x equals what? 75. So G negative 75, we already found it. G negative 75, we already find equals what? Negative 13. But negative gx will be equals what? Negative 2, right? Because gx is 2. We find G75 is 2. So this is 75, right? Or negative 75 here. So this is what? Negative 75. See? So they're not equal. They're still not equal. So this function is not belongs to even, not belongs to the odd. So that belongs to what? Neither. Okay? So neither is the answer. All right? So let's move on. Go to the B now. Okay? So let's go to the B here. Oh, let me just erase this first. Hold on. Let me erase this part. Let me erase this part first. So go to B now, okay? So when we go to the B here, this one, huh? So when you do the B, what is the domain and the range? So from the question, we can see that the lowest grades you can get is what? 60%. So domain, what's the meaning of domain? Domain means all the value of the x. So all the value of x, that will be what? From 60, that's the lowest one, until 100, but not including 100 though, right? That's domain, huh? And the range, what's the meaning of range? That means all the y values. Y value, you have what? Possible y value, that's 1, or 2, or 3, or 4. That's the only the 4 numbers are range, right? So if you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.